Howdy. I just noticed something that triggered to make me this video. We have to talk about weather once again, about the winds. And something I have been mentioning, I think, a few times already back in the past, that it seems that some of the wind patterns are changing and places seem to establish connections to other places that usually aren't that connected. Let's say the Southern American magnetic anomaly and the Kursk magnetic anomaly that are they are on different sides of the planet. For example, the South Atlantic anomaly obviously is here. And if we click on this picture and zoom in a little bit, for those who don't know, somewhere here we have Catatumbo where we have all these lightnings going on every day. It's in Venezuela, the everlasting lightning storm. I will put a link below, you can check it out. 300 nights a year there are very heavy lightning storms. So there is like lightning going on all the time. And then we have the Kursk magnetic anomaly, which is up here. And I'm pretty sure these things have big influences on weather patterns. And if we go back to this, many people are believing, or like the Coriolis effect is created by the earth spinning and stuff like this. But in a way, to me, since I learned about Birkeland currents and all these other things, the Coriolis effect turned into something else somehow, in my eyes. And that is, if we talk about the Birkeland current, we are on the Birkeland current simulator page. And let's see how this is going to... Let's just look into the Birkeland current first. For those who don't know, we have calm rotating regions in that Birkeland current. And you can see the flow direction is changing in every layer. So in other words, this thing here goes through Earth, and there would be a similar thing continuing on the other side. And of course, that's now lopsided. But if there is anything going on with this Birkeland current, if it would change in size or intensity or both or whatsoever, we could probably expect that we could experience change directions. Because in a way, I think the Coriolis effect is just a plasma instability created by the Birkeland current, basically engulfing Earth. And so if there is a fluctuation within that current flowing through Earth, we might also see a change in the weather patterns because the general direction of the energy flow might get changed. So now we have seen the Birkeland current. And I will put a link below to this as well. So you can go there and check it out and play around with that. It's a little bit hard with the phone, but anyway. You can speed it up or slow it down. And look at it from all directions. Now just keep in mind that somewhere here in the middle is Earth. With all this being somewhat sketchy explained, we have to take a look at the weather maps because I noticed something that is very interesting. So now, that's Spain, this is Africa, Gulf of Mexico, here we have Catatumbo lightning, the Caribbean, South America. And hurricane season is when here we have all those hurricanes plunging into the US. And now we have up here something going on. Check this out. And also, I want to point out that not only does it go basically into the wrong direction, but it is also connected to, in a way, to the Catatumbo lightning. And even more south to the equator. There is something a little bit going on, but not too much. So this whole pattern over the Atlantic is very different to what we are usually or have been used to see. And also that I think is very interesting how everything plunges into Europe, also from Africa. So maybe some of the energy that usually went into the creation of the hurricanes and plunged into the Americas is now pointed at Europe. And at the same time, there is something coming in from the north. That already creates new lightning and thunderstorms and probably more stuff in the same region just got hit. I don't know if this has been in the forecast, but I think there could be much more in that. Just let's see in the next 24 hours or something if we get a similar pattern or much precipitation again in Central Europe. But anyway, I think this is very interesting. And not only are these clouds moving into basically the wrong direction, but also we have to remember that all the mountains, also those that are submerged somewhere in the oceans, they might be volcanoes. And basically every mountain where we have water pouring out is a volcano too. So water is a part of volcanism in all its forms. Is it steam? Is it liquid? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it poisonous or not? Doesn't matter. It's a volcanism. And I wouldn't be surprised if there would be something very big going on beneath the surface of the seas no one knows about. Maybe we have to expect some earthquake activity at this vicinity. Maybe there is already. Maybe we could check it out as we are. It's about the same. Here are the Canary Islands, so it's about the same. What is it? Altitude? Well, there's nothing going on yet. But it seems that we are approximately over the mid-Atlantic ridge. Since we are talking about earthquakes, I just wanted to point out, I thought I'd make a video about this. But now I just mention it. There is some earthquake activity going on in the Canary Islands. And there is even a little volcano marked somewhere here. It pops only up if you zoom in very closely. Volcán de en medio. But that's just a mark on the actual Google Earth, which is the background map of this. So, this volcano Volcán de en medio is not marked on the volcano application. But there seems to be some action going on. As are the Azores, as also here. Yeah, there is so much stuff going on at the moment, and as I have been talking already about water, volcanoes, and weather, 2 days ago, 133 kilometers, 5.2 in Romania. There might be, I'm pretty sure there is not too far away water pouring out somewhere of the mountain. Cascada, Cosca. Yeah, there's a waterfall. So, these quakes here, there are several of those deep ones. There's a third one somewhere. I think it was, maybe it just disappeared over time. But anyway, they are quite likely related to water coming out of the ground. Yeah, the meeting of the waters. There's slightly increased earthquake activity also in the Eiffel volcano complex, so we might have to expect some precipitation event there as well in not too far future. And there's something going on in Russia as well, I don't know. Toropets. Maybe these are just quakes made by Earth. Maybe there's something else going on. Who knows? But anyway, I think I leave it here. But we really have to keep an eye on the weather, because this is something I don't think I have ever seen. And if there would be just clouds moving in the wrong direction, that would be a whole story by itself. But obviously there is something going on here. Yes. Anyway, bye.